Hey guys, here I am again at the Chattanooga Rifle Range. I'm on the 200-yard range. I have a AR-15 that I'm going to try to do something preposterous with, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. Let me run over the gun real quick. The lower is a Diamondback. The upper is Diamondback. This was a 300 blackout. You can even see it right here. See that? And I'm done with 300 blackout. So I rebarreled the gun with a BCM lightweight enhanced and fluted barrel. So this is their lightweight barrel. It's got a full taper instead of just a constant taper, constant diameter. I've stuck my Surefire SOCOM suppressor on that. Topped the gun off with a Viper 2.5 to 10 with 32 millimeter lens by Vortex, and it has a front focal plane. And today I'm going to be shooting, as I did the other day, some Australian Outback 223 55 grain Sierra Blitz King ammo. It's just hard to say with a straight face. I'm going to try to hit a dime or a penny at 200 yards with this setup. And that just sounds preposterous. But I'm going to show you some things that does lend some credit to this attempt. I'll get to those in a minute. You know, I watched two guys on a sports program the other day trying to do a quad backflip on a bicycle. One guy tried 4 times and broke the same ribs 3 times, and on the 4th time that he broke his ribs, he quit. His buddy, I think he was from New Zealand, tried 3 times and failed both times, but he wasn't injured, shook up the 3 times that he didn't make it, but he tried a 4th time, and it was a perfect quad and landing. So he did it. But it took 8 attempts to do it by 2 different people. So I make no pretense that this is something I'm going to come out here and do the first time, any more than those guys achieved what their goal was the first try. So I may have to do this more than once, but I believe I can do it. And let me get to those pictures I want you to see now. Okay, here we go. This was done with the very rifle I'm going to be using today. This is a .36 MOA. So any one of those would have hit a dime. Then, and this one's kind of cluttered. This represents a lot of shooting from a lot of different rifles and setups. And I've got this one marked incorrectly. I can't even say these two were shot at the same time. I think they were, and I don't know where the 3rd shot, if I shot one, was. But let me draw your attention to this group right here. 1, 2, 3. You can see easily covered by a dime. And it is the head that I was shooting at. This was done with the same setup I'm about to shoot with this time. Moving to a little bit different setup. Here's 3 shots. You can see them here, 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 covered by a dime. So those 3 shots, any one of them would have hit the dime. And you can see not too far off from center. This was done with a 6-power Trijicon AccuPoint with a red triangle reticle. Then moving back to the Viper scope 2.5 to 10, my last group I shot was right here, and you can see that any one of those 3 would have hit that. And this was 3 consecutive shots. This was 3 consecutive. This was 3 consecutive. This was 3 consecutive. This was 3. And they were groups in and of themselves. I wasn't just blasting away and picking the 3 tightest groups. I shot 3 shots at a time per group, stopped, reloaded, and did it again. So that's kind of why I'm a little encouraged that I can do this. It's going to have to be a good day. I'm going to have a good day. And I believe I've got the day. It's very bright. That's good. And there's just an occasional slight breeze. So hopefully it'll be still enough not to disturb the bullet too much. So let's give it a try. Okay guys, I'm going to give it a try. I've got a dime and a penny contact cemented to a paper backer so I can see where I'm hitting. And I've got 3 shots loaded in my mag, and I'm going to shoot in 3-shot groups. Now I haven't shot the dime or penny all by themselves. I've just shot at the orange dots because I can see that well, and I'm concerned my crosshair is going to be so big and a dime so small that I won't be able to see it good. Of course, that may work to my advantage too. It may make a very fine sight picture, but we'll see. Here we go. A dime, 200 yards away. I can't see it from my crosshair. Gotta look. About an inch low, and I think what I'm going to have to do is put the dime in the corner of a crosshair and adjust for that. I can't see the dime at all once I center my crosshairs on it, so I've got to use an alternative aiming method, and I'm going to try one more, these 3 at least, dead on. Boy, that's hard. About an inch low. The groups are tight enough. The 2 shots are about this far apart. If they'd been up about this far, both of them would have hit it. Of course, as soon as one hit it, it'd be gone. So I'll aim just a wee bit high this time. Got it. I got it. The dime is gone. Took 3 shots to hit it. That was 3 tries for a dime at 200 yards, just glued to a white piece of paper. 3rd shot hit it. You just ain't gonna believe this. I changed the upper that was on this lower to a Troy-built 1 7 twist medium heavy barrel. I've got a Liberty Freedom suppressor. It's really a 308 suppressor. And I've got an adapter on it to adapt it to 223. Change out the scope to a Night Force 4-14 SFV. I changed out my ammo from Australian Outback to HPR 60 grain VMAX bulk. I did some zeroing and got the scope where I thought it ought to be. And I shot at a penny at 200 yards. The same distance on the same target, the same day, the same session that I hit the dime. The first one was about an inch up and an inch over to the right. The second shot was an inch down and an inch over to the left. The third shot blew the penny away. That's two things, penny dime size at 200 yards, two different rifles, two different scopes, two different suppressors, two different types of ammo in one range session. I'm going home. I can't do any better than that. All right, guys, here we go. I'm at the 200-yard range. I have the target pulled down. Guess I can't. There we go. That's the dime. You can see where it was hit. I'm going to take a picture before I do that. Here's the penny. And the two misses were here and here. Here's where the dime was. Two misses on this one was here and here, and then center. Not center, but it hit the penny. And you can see my my plan. If I couldn't hit the plain penny and dime, I was going to try for the dimes in the orange or black. I'm thrilled. Well, here's the dime and penny. I have removed them from the target, and you can see I hit them both at the same place. Now, that contact cement kept them from flying away, so I got to recover them. Very pleased.